Hey, what's going on, guys? Dodger's Refuge here, back with another video. And now we're doing a pistol weapons challenge video. And I'm doing the P9, like freaking finally. Took me like 5 years, or a couple weeks more so. And I know it's not really worth the quality, because it took me forever, and I barely getting out a video that's probably not even that great, but we're gonna go for it. And I want to know if you guys are really liking this series. Those of you that do watch my videos, so please hit a like if you enjoy this video. And I don't know, you want to hear my opinion on the pistols, which is it's an original idea, but I want to know if it's really interesting. All right, so we're gonna kick it off with the stats of the P9, which we are doing. And also, I want to let you guys know I have a Twitch channel called Doges Are Neat. If you want to check that out, I might stream again this later today. I don't know if I'm uploading this today, probably on Sunday, so we'll see. But let's just kick it off with the stats, shall we? So it has the P9 has 30 damage and 25 damage suppressed. So it's one of those weak weapons, and low damage, high capacity. So not a good weapon to suppress using as a backup. See if you're using this weapon as a backup, which is what I'm interviewing. I'm interviewing the killing power of the weapon. So it's not the greatest idea, although out of the LP, LFP and the LFP revolver and the P9, you can't suppress the LFP. So I guess some people might want to do that, but I don't think that's really worth it if you're gonna be stuck in a one-on-one gunfight with that weapon. So how I run it really is a muzzle brake and no laser. And the thing about the weapons that have lower damage and higher capacities is that usually they have a better drop off, so that they just don't do like one damage across the map. They want to keep it a little balanced, you know? So it's not really the best weapon if you talk about it like that, but we're just gonna go a little bit deeper. So the operators we can use this with is all of the GIGN operators, which is Twitch, it's Montagne, it's Doc and Rook. So that's great. I really don't recommend to use this weapon with Montagne, because if you're trying to get more kills with Montagne, which is the point, well, not the point of Montagne if you're trying to be supportive, I really do recommend using the LFP instead of the pistol. Thinking about it, see if you're really trying to get kills. Generally with Montagne, you're getting up close and personal. With getting up close and personal, you don't really want to use a low marshmallow damage weapon if you can just use like a really hard hitting truck weapon at closer ranges, or you're just gonna punch him in the face with the shield. So I really would recommend the P9 with Montagne, which would be my main focus, since if you're only going to be using a pistol, you're probably going to be using the shielder Montagne. So the overall gameplay with this weapon, when I try to get kills, usually, yes, I have to be directly accurate. This is a similar, it's the low damage weapon, and it's related to the USG, though the P9 does 30 damage, which I believe is more damage. The USG is like 20 something, maybe in like 29, I don't know. But you must not use the suppressor with this weapon. Just like trust me on it. Do not use the suppressor. Muzzle brake is fine. It doesn't have a lot of recoil in general, so you don't have to waste the money to use the muzzle brake, but the muzzle brake is the attachment you want to use. You don't really need a laser to hip fire. Well, you do. Yes, I do recommend a laser if you're using Montagne, but that's it. Use a laser when you're using Montagne, even though I haven't bought the laser for him yet. And you know, you can shoot. Yeah. There's this experience I had before where I tried to shoot a downed person, and this lost me a ranked round. So I was playing on the hatches, and I ran out of ammo because I'm trash, and then I pull out my pistol. I shoot him once, I'm assuming I'm fine, and I switch to my other weapon to reload, but then he's still downed, and then I switch back, and then the guy already healed him at that point, and he shot me down. And at that point, I'm like flipping out, like, this gun does 30 damage. You can't just kill a freaking downed person, which is utterly insane to me, really. And If I was using the revolver in that situation with Twitch, then I probably would have finished him off, reloaded, and I could have jumped down there and contested, but sadly that was not the case. So now I have my overall rating of this weapon, which would be a 6 out of 10. Now, I really do not enjoy using this weapon, but compared to the LFP, it is pretty good in some circumstances compared to the LFP. Not when you're using Montagne, but more when you're just using other operators, since the gun's a little more forgiving. But with Montagne, you're going to be staring at the enemy, and usually you're going to get off a lot more shots. And this is really compared to the USG, where it does low damage, and low damage and high capacity. So it's one of those marshmallow weapons, right? So those are the kind of weapons I really enjoy. I usually like the low capacity, high damage weapons. And I have a more of a liking to the LFP. And of course, the P9 has a better damage drop off, but really, I do not particularly even care about that. I'd rather have something that starts off with good damage and then loses damage across range, since the LFP does 70, and the P9 is just keeping the same damage across range. 30 is still marshmallow damage, and it's still losing some across range, so it's not like that's gonna mean much. And in the end, this really is a close range game. There aren't a lot of times where you just want to use the P9 in engagements, because usually you're not in long range with any operators. Like, none of the operators on the GIGN are really meant for longer range encounterments, to be honest. And but Doc is meant to be played on the objective, so if he's getting shot at from outside the objective, he could pull out the pistol and, do a bit of work, but yeah, that's the only really circumstance I really find it helpful. And that's all I really have for that. So once again, make sure to like, and if you did like the video, I want to know if I want to keep doing more of these pistol weapon challenge videos. I like doing them somewhat. I just don't like to get on the commentary and start talking because I'm really lazy. But if you do like these kinds of videos, the commentary videos, then make sure to leave a like. Or if I'm just an annoying screechy little kid, then leave a dislike, I suppose. But subscribe. I have gameplay videos and a walkthrough on Lovers in Dangerous Space Time. So it's not only this kind of stuff, so you don't have to worry about that if you want to find some good Rainbow Six content. But that's all for now. Once again, also my Twitch channel is Doge's Refuge. But if you did like the video, make sure to subscribe. And bye.